Hey there, online students. This is Dr. Buer. It is Monday, April 18th. Welcome to the 13th week of classes. Hope you're all doing great. We are in the midst of springtime. It looks like we've got some nice weather coming, and it's a beautiful sunshiny day, and so I'm pretty excited about it. But at the same time, we need to stay focused. Don't go outside and enjoy the springtime weather yet. We've got to finish our classes. I do want to remind you of an important date relative to the class. You can drop any time this week up until 11:59 p.m. on Sunday and still get a W for the class. You won't get any refund, but if you do drop, it'll be a W. It won't affect your GPA. If you are struggling and this is an option for you, contact me. We can talk it through. If you wait until after Sunday, you cannot drop, and you have to take the grade that you are assigned based upon the work that you have done. So if you need to, get in touch with me. Let's talk it through, and I'll be happy to help give you my advice if you think that may be appropriate for you. Okay, well, for our classes this week in NT 5103, we have finished syntax. Hallelujah. What this means is that we're not doing anything more with it this semester, but next semester when you take NT 5104, you certainly will. But right now we are now working on diagrams and layouts. We essentially have a module where we go through some theory. You've got some videos to watch and some materials to process. And then we ask you to actually do some diagrams and layouts. This first diagram is one where all the scaffolding is there. You simply fill it in, and then you have to create the scaffolding for this diagram. And then for this layout, you do the arrangement of the passage, and then you compare it to some other tools in Logos that will help you see the distinctiveness of our approach and maybe some other things that you've heard about in the past and how to compare them. So this is a pretty easy module. I know you have not done this before. If you complete it, you're guaranteed at least a B. So complete it to the best of your ability. Even if it's terrible, you'll still get a B. But if you do really well, you can probably get an A on these assignments as well. So just give them a try, do your best, and it's essentially graded on completion. Now, in NT 5104, hello NERML, we are currently in the module in which we are working on the genres. We are currently focusing on gospel genre and apocalyptic genre. You'll notice that in this particular module, there's only reading and watching of videos. You're just processing. Keep in mind your second paper is due the 29th of April. So I'm expecting that you've already done a good deal of work on that. You've already gotten started. All of your papers are back, so you can look at my feedback. Contact me if you have questions. I'll be happy to clarify anything that's not clear. I'm expecting a little bit of an increase in quality in the second paper because you'll have done this now a second time and you'll have some feedback. So let me know what questions you've got, and I look forward to seeing that work. In NT 5110, we are now in the final. We are in the final module. There is nothing else to do except the final. So let me point out this particular page gives you an overview of what the final is going to cover. Now I want to point out any and all class materials are allowed. I would encourage you to download the transcripts, get them in PDF form so that you can search them. Make sure you've got all the slides readily available. Anything and everything that you've done relative to this class, handouts, transcripts, slides, presentations, they are all fair game for you to use. There will be a bunch of short questions that involve just a simple response, a multiple choice, etc. And then there's 2 essay questions that are going to ask you to interact with, particularly one about issues related to canon and the formation of the canon, and the other about historical Jesus and scriptural tradition, sort of the apostolic tradition kind of question. So please review this. Let me know if you have questions. I'll be happy to clarify or dialogue with you if you do need some help or some guidance. But the only thing we have left is the final, and as you can see, that final is due on April 29th right here, and I encourage you to get that done whenever you would like between now and then. All right, I am praying for you. We are in the home stretch. We've got 2 weeks and then finals, so I pray that you are enjoying this course, that you are still focused, and let me know how I can help. I'll be praying for you and lifting you up before the Lord as we finish together. And so I look forward to seeing you online. I hope you have a great week.